So you're thinking about making a move or investing in real estate in Montana, and you've heard of this town called Bozeman? Maybe you've heard of it because you watched the show Yellowstone.
We're starting a list, Donnie. You just made your way on it.
Or maybe you've read one of the numerous articles explaining Bozeman is in the top 10 of best places to live in the country. So you jumped online and you checked out what the cost is to live here, and you found out that the median price of a home in Bozeman is $850,000. And you were like, no way.
It ain't cheap, John.
Where else can I live that's gonna be close to Bozeman, but will be a little bit less expensive? Well, I'm here to tell you about Bozeman's sister town, Belgrade. So Belgrade is only 8 miles away from Bozeman, so it is a quick ride right up the road. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you all around the old part of Belgrade, show you some of the properties, show you some of the highlights of what you can expect, and we're gonna get to it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you wanna know all about Montana, or Belgrade, or any property located within Montana, then make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and tap that notification bell so you can be the first to learn all about the real estate markets all across Montana, from Yellowstone to Glacier and everywhere in between. My name's Adam, and you know, the team and I, we get calls every single day from people just like you looking to make a move or invest in real estate here in Montana, and we absolutely love it. So whether you need to move in 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a direct message, whatever you need to do, smoke signals, we are all about it, and we would love to be a part of your team that helps you make an informed decision about where to move in Montana. Now, Belgrade's population is rapidly growing due to the fact that there's 3 to 4 new subdivisions coming on the market with hundreds of homes soon to be built. Walking down Main Street in Belgrade, and what's really cool is there's quite a few restaurants here right in this little 2 or 3 block strip. Behind me here, we have the awesome local American Saloon, which was just opened a few years ago and has already become a local staple of the community. As you can see, we have other retail shops here as well, including Montana Flooring Center, one of my favorite pizza joints, Cosmic Pizza, as well as many other service industries located right here in Belgrade. Now, one thing that you can't get away from in a lot of towns in Montana, and Belgrade is no exception when you're living in this old part, or if you're living in the old part of town, and that's that you're gonna be living right near the train. See that white fence behind me there? That's where the train is. That's the train track. And as you can hear from the traffic behind me, it's a very busy intersection. But now that we're on the other side of Main Street, we're taking a look at some of these other businesses. You can see that the community health care partnership is right here, which is great for all of the residents here in Belgrade. Of course, we have more service industries as well, like Bridge Hearing Center. I actually go to these guys. Dr. Luke is awesome. And one of the most iconic spots here in Belgrade, it has been a staple of the community for such a long time, the Mint Bar and Cafe. Now, as you can see, I'm standing in front of the current location of the Belgrade Public Library, and we're gonna go take a walk over to their new location just a couple blocks right over the way. With all of the new growth in Belgrade, it was time for the library to expand, and they passed a levy, and the town has supported building a new library. So let's go check that out. Now, as Belgrade grows, so will some of its services, like the library. The old location is right by the police station and kind of right interspersed in the residential area. But the new one is going to be located right next to the awesome restaurant Bar 3 Barbecue, which you see behind me now. A great local spot if you're looking for barbecue, Texas barbecue. Pulled pork sandwiches, brisket, turkey, chicken, you name it, these guys do it and they do it great. But as you can see now behind me, they've already torn down the old building. They are getting ready to put in the foundation for the new library. Now, most of the old part of town is set up where the houses border an alleyway. So most homes, you have access from the main street and then also rear access from that alleyway. Now, even though we are in the old part of town, there are some newer homes that were built, including this one that you see behind me here. Now, this home just hit the market, but was built only a few years ago originally. This home's going for $725,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,216 square foot home. Let's jump inside and take a look. As we're walking away and going towards more of the residential areas of the old part of town, you can see that some of these homes range in sizes. Like this one here looks like more like a small little bungalow and would probably sell for more around the 250 to 300,000 mark. Right next to a home that's a little bit bigger, probably more like 1,675 square feet, which would sell more around the 500,000 mark. Okay, for our next two properties, we're gonna look at a couple building lots here in town. Now, this first one is a nice corner lot, sits only 2 blocks from downtown. It's $180,000. It's a little smaller of a lot, but because of its corner location, it's a great one if you're looking to build a nice size home that can include a basement and a second story and the possibility of an additional dwelling unit. Now, this second lot that we're gonna take a look at, it's really just right across the street. Now, the shape's a little different. It's actually pinned in between 2 other homes. It's one single city lot. What I love about Belgrade is all the constant police presence. Safety here is of utmost importance. So now we're standing here in front of this lot, which is right across the street basically from the other lot. This one is being sold for $175,000. And like I was saying before, this lot actually goes from Broadway and goes all the way back to the alley. So it's a longer lot, more for a shotgun-like style house like you see here behind me. And for our final property, we're gonna take a look at an investment. This is a 4-plex. Each unit is 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. It's been completely renovated and it's on the market for $1.4 million. Let's go inside and take a look. Now, I'm walking down one of the many old streets here in Belgrade, and as you can see, it's a mix of homes like this one here that was built in the late 1800s, and it also includes newer homes built in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, as well as a few homes that have been rebuilt from the ground up in recent years. Now again, you're gonna notice some of these older, smaller bungalow style homes that were built in the early 1900s. These homes usually are somewhere around 600 to 850 square feet. Some of them sit on a small cellar, smaller foundation that just has enough room for maybe your mechanicals. Now, as I mentioned before, this older part of Belgrade is only a few blocks off of the main street. And You're also only a few blocks from some of the most essential services that you could possibly need. Right behind me here, you see the post office. There's also a bank back there. We have another credit union, Sky Federal, also right behind me. All of this is within great walking distance, whether you're going to drop something off at the post office or whether you're walking downtown just to grab a bite to eat. I hope you guys found this walking tour informative, and I hope it helps give you some information to help you make a great decision whether you want to move to Belgrade, to Bozeman, or anywhere in Montana for that matter. So remember, whether you have to make a move in 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, just give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, direct message me, and I'd be happy to help you find your proper place in Montana. I'm gonna grab something to eat.